A very important win it was for Uganda Cranes and Ugandans as well in the ongoing 2023 CHAN tournament in Algeria. Uganda did pick their first Group B win against Senegal, 1-0 courtesy of Milton Karisa. For those who watched the game, if you ask me, we didn't play well. Uganda, our boys, Ugandan players didn't play well in that game, though we won. Thank God we won, and we are happy for the 3 points, and we have to appreciate the players as well, though to me they didn't play well. If you look at it in the first half, it seemed our players lacked the confidence. They couldn't make the right passes. They couldn't even run on players. 1, 2, 3 making successful runs. Poor first touch on the ball. So I think our players in the first half, lacked, I don't know, I don't want to say belief, but the confidence of pushing, of competing, going toe to toe with Senegal. I think we lacked that. And thanks to Nifian Zalionzi, our goalkeeper, he did really well. Great penalty save. That great free kick save, it was a great save, and it kept Uganda alive in the game, and not until Milton Karisa goal in the 33rd minute, and thanks to that deflection, okay, and gifting Uganda that 1-goal lead, and that was how it did end, 1-0 Uganda winning, and that win against Senegal pushed Uganda to first position on 4 points. Senegal dropping second on 3 points. DR Congo, after picking 2 draws against Uganda and Ivory Coast, taking it to 2 points, and Ivory Coast on 4th with 1 point. Now the decider will be on Sunday. On Sunday, 22nd, 10 p.m. East African time, when Uganda will be taking on Ivory Coast. But back to Ugandan's game. I talked about first half. Our players lacked the confidence, and they couldn't make accurate passes, successful passes. They couldn't even run on Senegal players, make successful runs on Senegal players. Poor first touch on the ball. And not even only to players who were making their debut in the tournament. Even the players who've been there, looked like the confidence was lost in that game. But that was in the first half. But in the second half, I think we kind of improved in confidence, making successful passes, blocking spaces, great runs, blocking those great runs from Senegalese players, and I think we did well in the second half. Players regaining the confidence, and if we can, and there's a lot of positive as Uganda and to the players as well. There's a lot of positive they can pick from the second half as they prepare to face Ivory Coast in the final group game on Sunday. So I think a lot of positives to pick from there. We improved on our game in the second half, and I think that it also contributed to keeping on or protecting that lead, and eventually ended 1-0 against Senegal. So it was a sweet win for Uganda Cranes, for Ugandans. For the first time, there is hope for Uganda to qualify to the knockout stage. For the past 5 attempts, Uganda Cranes have failed to progress to the knockout stage of CHAN tournament, and this is the time, probably is the time for Uganda. Do you think this is the time for Uganda to make it past the group stage, for Uganda to write history in the CHAN tournament? Could this be the time? And still we have a long way to go. A game against Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast need maximum 3 points. They must beat Uganda for them to have hope of qualifying. Now getting to that game on Sunday, if Uganda can get a draw, pick a draw against Ivory Coast, that means Uganda will qualify to the knockout stage. Senegal is lying second, and they're playing DR Congo. If DR Congo beats Senegal, then they're going through. If they beat Senegal, they'll go on 5 points. Then whatever happens between Uganda and Ivory Coast won't affect them, because what they need is maximum 3 points against Senegal. At the same time, Senegal needs a win. They must win, and if they win, they go to 6 points. That means all these 4 teams can still qualify. Their fate is in their own hands. Each of these teams can still qualify. Uganda needs a draw. If Uganda picks a draw against Ivory Coast remains on 2 points. Now, that means whatever happens between Senegal and DR Congo won't affect Uganda. Why? Because, one, Uganda have 4 points, okay? And Uganda did beat Senegal 1-0. Now, let's do like this. Uganda get a draw against Ivory Coast. Uganda go to 5 points, okay? Then whatever happens between DR Congo and Senegal won't affect Uganda. Still will make Uganda qualify to the knockout stage. Even if Senegal beats DR Congo, they will go to 6 points. Still Uganda qualify, because they will have picked a draw from Ivory Coast, taking them to 5 points. If DR Congo beats Senegal, it will take them to 5 points. Uganda on 5. Remember, they played a draw in their opening group game, and still Uganda qualifies. So Uganda needs a draw, and if they get a draw, they don't mind what happens between Senegal and DR Congo. Sometimes 1 point can be like you're chasing for not only 3 points, like something bigger than 3 points. This 1 point alone can still make Uganda not to qualify, but can also, if Uganda can do well, can make them qualify. That is the game on Sunday, 22nd. Fingers crossed. Okay, what we only need is if Uganda can improve on their performance. If our players can better the performance they had against Senegal, that means we have a chance. Okay, if we can beat Senegal, even at the time, even when we're not playing well, Uganda wasn't playing well, but we still managed to pick maximum 3 points from Senegal, one of the top nations in African football. What about Ivory Coast? We can still do the same. DR Congo picked a draw against Ivory Coast. Uganda can still do the same. How do you say? Do you think this is a moment for Uganda Cranes to write history, to be for the first time in 5 attempts to qualify to the knockout stage CHAN tournament? How do you say on the comment section down below? And don't forget to subscribe. It is your first time to be on this channel. Remember to subscribe, and don't forget to hit on the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any story that will be coming through from this channel. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.